Performers announced for this year's 99.9 Coney Country 4th of July celebration. Brush fires flare up at Brooks Nature Park, and 6 new degree programs to be offered at Utah Tech this fall.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Christy Langenheim. With the annual 99.9 Coney Country 4th of July celebration coming up, the announcement for this year's headliner came with a surprise. Here's Jessie Bang with the story.
This is Jessie Bang with St. George News. We are super excited to be here at Greater Zion Stadium, where we're about to find out who this year, 2024 4th of July celebration headliners are going to be. So let's do it.
Last week, she was actually nominated for an ACM Award for Female Country Music Performer of the Year. Ashley McBryde is who's going to be our headliner this year. So we're excited about that. Yeah, woo, you can cheer. And I'm absolutely thrilled to announce that we're going to have a patriot and a true American hero. Craig Morgan will be our second act this year. He's one of the hottest DJs in the industry right now. He has more than 2 million followers on social media, and he is an absolute entertainer. And he's going to be DJing the event up from start to finish, including a special fireworks musical presentation that'll go along with the fireworks this year. DJ Eric Rhodes. I know a couple people in our building know. They were like, "Oh my gosh, I love that guy."
Thrilled to death. Not only with Craig Morgan. I think he was in Cedar before, did a great job, and he's got a ton of hits, and that genre or that decade of music is coming back. But not only that, but we got ACM Female Vocalist of the Year nominee, Ashley McBryde.
It's huge.
Cannot wait. Tickets go on sale soon at 4thofjulycelebration.com.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you there.
We love country music. We love that there's fireworks, but this is a show to represent America and the Declaration of Independence and that's birthday. So we've always brought in veterans and honored them, children's youth choirs and events. We brought in a big flag and flyovers. We have those kind of things planned and some more. We want the patriotic show to feel like it starts as the gates open and continues through the program.
It's going to be great, and the ticket prices for families is going to be affordable.
As soon as the gates open, it's going to feel like a party. It's going to move. I think it's going to hit check all the boxes really. It's going to be patriotic. It's going to be great music. It's going to be entertaining, and it's going to be great for families.
All right, guys, you heard it here. It looks like we're going to have DJ Eric Rhodes that's going to be spinning some amazing party hits during the entire event. We also have a headliner, Craig Morgan, who is a veteran of the United States Army, and Ashley McBryde, who actually just received 1 Grammy Award and 6 nominations. This is Jessie Bang reporting with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
Thanks, Jessie. On Wednesday night, firefighters and first responders worked quickly to suppress a brush fire at Brooks Nature Park that threatened a nearby home. Here's Eric Gould with the details.
A human-caused brush fire blazed for about 45 minutes in the Brooks Nature Park Wednesday night, according to St. George Fire Department Chief Robert Stoker. Smoke from the rapidly burning fire billowed above St. George, and emergency responders did have to evacuate 1 home, Stoker said. Here is Chief Stoker.
We definitely know that it's human caused, and most likely with those juveniles. The police department did take some descriptions, but they were very vague. They did circulate the area with several officers and were not able to find anything at this point.
Stoker said no injuries were reported, and the fire was completely contained as of 9:30 p.m. Wednesday night.
Thanks, Eric. This fall, Utah Tech is set to launch 6 new degree programs, including the university's first ever doctorate, designed to meet the growing demand for specialized professionals in dynamic fields. For more on this, here's Bridger Palmer.
This fall, Utah Tech University will start offering 6 new programs aimed at meeting the growing regional needs of southern Utah. These programs range from bachelor's degrees to the university's first doctoral program. For undergraduate students, the university is introducing a Bachelor's of Special Education and a Bachelor's of Science in Respiratory Therapy, which will be fully online. At the master's level, the university is launching 3 new programs. There will be a master's in software development, user experience design, and healthcare administration. And for the first time, there will be a doctorate program at Utah Tech University. This is a practicing doctorate in occupational therapy. No doctoral dissertation is required.
Thanks, Bridger. Now we'll head over to Sheldon and Sydney for an update on what's going on this weekend.
That's right, so many great events happening this weekend.
Yeah, starting here at the Terrace at Red Cliffs with Identity Crisis.
Live music outdoors at the Red Cliffs, you can't beat it.
Also this weekend, we have the Trail Hero Car Show and Swap Meet.
Oh man, you get to see these big rigs up close and personal. It's a free event. You just go and let the kids just see the tires on these things. And of course, at the Casablanca Resort Casino, they have a Neil Diamond tribute show going on, which is supposed to be fantastic.
So good.
So see the full list of our weekend events on our T-Drive listing on stgeorgenews.com.
Yeah, and now back to you at the studio.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sheldon and Sydney. On Tuesday, the State of the City speech presented by Santa Clara Mayor Rick Rosenberg was a combination of a game show and a real estate listing. Here's Chris Reed with more on this story.
In a presentation that he said was aimed at bringing everyone current on what's going on, Santa Clara Mayor Rick Rosenberg gave his State of the City on Tuesday. Rosenberg touted the growth in the city since he became mayor 17 years ago, and provided as an example of that growth the Harmon Shopping Center that he said had many critics at the beginning.
I know there was a lot of concern when we first talked about Harmon's. We don't know if we want the traffic. We don't know if we want the commercial. It's a residential community. Well, every time you don't have to drive on this road to go into St. George, you can save your time, you can save your money, you can provide employment, and you also provide sales tax revenue to the city that lets us do new things. This thing generates over $1 million of revenue that we never had before and that we don't have to pay to get.
Accompanied by a video presentation highlighting various projects around town, Rosenberg showed off the new bakery and expansion at Dutchman's, housing projects around town, and road improvements.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Christy Langenheim with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.